Hello, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Blueprints. New puzzle game. Very quiet introduction in the title screen. Normally I would have continued to Doom, but I think I'm going to wait some patches on Doom: The Dark Ages, since as of right now it annoys me more than I enjoy it. But what I always will enjoy is a puzzle game. I heard many good things about this, and I saw multiple people on YouTube and Twitch playing this game. I have not watched any of these. But today, I'm going to play it myself. What do I know about this game? Well, based on the Steam description, this is a first-person puzzle simulation single player. Okay. That is about it. And apparently we are a architect or something like that. Not 100% sure on that one. The graphic looks like this could be 2D right now, or it could be 3D, in which case we have a weird style of cell shading. I think the best thing is we just go in. Dogubomb presents, in association with Raw Fury, a game by Tonda Ross. Hi. I was expecting Blueprints as the title drop now.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
So I think we are that nephew. Day 1. Oh, do we have some sort of timer, actually? Well, you did say in a timely manner, 50 steps? Okay, for a moment I thought I can only take 50 steps. No. Oh, what was that? R. Okay, I'm pressing the R button later again, okay? Let's wait with this for a moment. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as they did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of this bequest. Please do not mistake my intention in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from outside. Tools and items found in the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. Okay. Don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself. But it is very important that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me with a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where your path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. So he lived in a house with no idea where his door lead? Gotta tell you, that's kind of dumb. You found the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventures. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing Tab. Oh. Antechamber. Entrance hall. Call it a day. And this is like steps. Steps represent how much energy you have left for exploring. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 steps. When you no longer have any steps left, you must call it a day. Okay. Directory. Entrance hall. Past the steps and beyond the grand doors. Admission to Mount Holly is granted by way of dark and garnished lobby suitable called the entrance hall. From here, each guest's adventures begins. However, the 3 doors that proceed onward do not always lead to the same adjoined rooms. Permanent blueprint. Rarity not available. Rarity? What? Do I open loot boxes and get rooms out of it? Gotta be honest, this does sound a bit like that, yeah. The entrance hall is apparently room 2. Antechamber. From its root, meaning the room before, all signs and paths point towards the antechamber. This mysteriously sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, whoever, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. The mysterious room mentioned in Herbert S. Sinclair's will named only by a number, despite the house official blueprint only showing a total of 55 rooms. The words of the legal document make it apparent that a 46th room in the house in fact exists. Finding this room is your primary objective while on the estate. It is, after all, your bequest. Rumored. Bedrooms, hallways, green rooms, shops, and red rooms. This feels a bit like items. Okay. An ace of spades. A queen of diamonds. Is this the real time? No, it isn't. Actually, it is. But with 1 hour. Is it the real time? No. It is actually right now. It is 7. It is 1950. This is 7:50 p.m. for all you people who don't know how the clock works. Which for a moment was 1 hour just in the future. So I thought maybe wrong time zone. But no, this was a coincidence. Can I go outside? That did cost me a step. Well, whatever. The grounds. This is probably the lore entry where I'm entering every single morning. And I can... Well, sprinting I would not call this. I can walk quickly. Hello. This graphic style is reminding me obviously of Borderlands in the cell shading, but you know what it also reminds me of? It's also a puzzle game, Manifold Garden. I cannot run down, okay. Lame. We cannot jump. I'm not sure if this is relevant. I'm just gonna make a mental note that there is, like, potentially 2 entrances outside the mansion. And going to ignore that. This also cost me a step. So I am currently, like, here. This is, like, the grounds, and this is the private drive, which is, like, a subsection of the grounds. Okay. Is that where I sleep? Is that where I'm coming from? Oh, now I'm, like, here. Because I lost a step again. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth by your great uncle's will, you're not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable campsite sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu to return to the campsite for the night. Which means I effectively have... I am entering the estate with 47. Since I need 3 quarters, let's call it that, to actually get there. Oh, how interesting. Is this game... Okay, hear me out. A good puzzle game, I announce when I'm opening the notebook. Right now, you know what? I'm gonna keep it ready. What do we have here? We have some of these. I think this is from I forgot what it's named, but those are all the puzzle games we played. Oh, this is Void Stranger. This as well. This is the alphabet from Void Stranger. Look at all those puzzle games, dude, we played. I collect these. Those are fond memories I have. Look, that's Tunic. Spoiler, by the way, for Tunic. That's the golden stone. Somewhere in here is probably the golden path. Where is it? Where's the golden path? Yeah, there it is. The golden path, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway. Yeah, I collect these. And a good puzzle game makes me write down things. I'm keeping it ready, since I heard many good things about this game. But I will not write this down yet. But we do have, like, 4-digit thing for the apple tree house, apple tree garden, whatever. There's a special name for this, which I always forget. I'm just going to say I'm going to remember this, that these things are here. Hopefully my mind will actually think about these. Not that at some point I find a 4-digit combination and then miss it. So the fact that this is, by the wording of it, randomized, makes me think this combination will be different every single time. Which makes sense, I guess. Oh. I think this is, yeah. Searching the estate can be exhausting each time, yeah. I literally read this by clicking this little thing. So we have, what do I call these? We have the front room, the card room, and like the clock room. I'm feeling card today because I played Balatri before this. Huh? Oh. Select a room to draft. A hallway. A closet, which contains 2 items, and a bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 exhaustion. You do know what that means, right? In, out, in, out, in, out. I see. So I'm basically deciding what I set here. Is this also... Okay, this is the entry. Always? Always. Okay, bottom is the entry from where I am watching. I think I want the hallway then. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. In theory, we are just gone into the east wing. Interesting rule. A safety needle and a tree. I am not 100% sure what these things mean. Obviously, they mean something. We're playing a puzzle game. I'm going to ignore them for now, though. Let's just go a bit. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. So we can make a pantry, which gives us 4 coins. A guest room, which gives us plus 10 immediately. And a nook, which gives us a blue key. I think I want the blue key, actually, yeah. Your journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool as you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Is there an actual notebook? No, there is like a piece of paper. Okay. A dog tag with a 10. A key. Can I read the books? No, I cannot. A den. A storeroom. And a closet. A key, a gem, and one pair of coins? Is that what I'm getting at? What is a gem? It's a gem in the most literal sense. It's a gem. An emerald, to be precise. A coal car. A old automobile. Not 100% sure. I mean, anteroom is probably our most precise guess. I guess. I take the guest room. And we're back at 50. Yeah. A spare set of car keys. Now, is this a random find, or should I write down that there is a random pair of car keys in the guest room? Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Ebenson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also get to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in this house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of dart to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. Billiard. Pen, please. Billiard. Room. Dart game. Dart game. Little arrow. Bath. I'm also going to write down guest room. Car keys. Question mark. Not sure if this is always true. I will not write these down yet. Well, I write these down just to see if they are the same when I find the room again. So, guest room has car keys and pictures. Mountain and peas or beans. Peens. something special in betweens. I take the storeroom then. That's a coin. A yem. It seems that this does not matter. Okay, there are just generic keys. A rook. So I'm thinking, like currently all doors are open, which could be because we are on the right side. And only the left, the west wing of the mansion is closed up. Or we're just lucky right now. That is what they meant. Which is automatically happened before because we made the storeroom there. Makes sense. So then let's go in front. A chapel and a lavatory. Whenever you enter a chapel, you lose 1 coin. And I'm entering from there. Well, whatever, I guess. Huh. But other than that, it's just a room, I guess. A parlor, which contains a puzzle piece. And a closet that contains 2 items. Corridor is always left unlocked. Left unlocked? Like in this instance left, or my front from this view? I take the closet anyway. 2 keys. Oh, the silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay. Now, will I go into that, or will I just... Yeah, I just can go easily. So I don't lose money if I don't have any. Makes sense. Gem requirement. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Okay. I take a spare room. Okay, cool room. View inventory of all items currently in the house. Okay. Gem requirement. Oh, this costs me 1 gem to make. Okay. This is me, I think. So based on how those rooms work, all cameras need to be, well, Wi-Fi controlled, as is the electricity, because every cable is apparently just ripping apart every single time you turn yourself around, huh? It appears to be real time. Somewhat. Oh, left is always left unlocked. Not left in like the direction left, but the door it's leading to is always open. Once you have drawn... What? Once you have drawn floor maps, you must select... Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Good to know. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. What the fuck is rank 8? Anyway, I want the dining room. Later. Blue memos are true. Red memos are lie. Is that a blue memo? And purple ones? I don't know. Is there a purple one? You found a safe deposit box key. Okay. Security room. Safe key. I also think that is blue, yeah. I hope the lighting isn't playing into consideration here. Can I make the light on? No. This appears to be the logo of Mount Holly, probably. So in here, if we want to do something in here, it is either a one-way room, like the closet, or it is like the hallway and the rooms are then like fit in. The laboratory is just that. Now let's go anyway. You never know when you need to take a dump, huh? A lock and a clock. Lock and cock. It is actually exactly what you have thought. It is a laboratory where you can shit. I wrote this down since like this is the only thing that is happening in here. Yes, each time I change the room, the steps go down. If my steps are done, I need to call it a day. And then everything resets from what the game told me. Don't know, haven't been there yet. The observatory. +1 star for each time you have drafted a observatory. Okay. Would cost me a gem. Sure, why not? I have a star next to my steps. Okay, it is a special kind of resource, basically. Good job. The Fixed Stars. Stargazer's Companion on Constellations by Richard Witt. Fens Aries Bird and Sons Publishing. Preface. This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellation and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one in a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. The North Star, +1 gold. The Twins. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Okay. The Slice, +3 steps. Diamond Miner, +1 gem. The Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Okay. The Farmer's Apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Claves the Key, +1 key. Dimorous Major, +5 gems. Draxus the Dead. Dead End Rooms are more common today. The Sale, everything is 50% off. Florellus, Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers. Okay. Das. 1 equals 1 gold. 2 equals entrance trunks. 3 equals 3 steps. Hello, Lee. Welcome to the blueprints. 4 equals 1 gem. 5 equals more cross rooms. 7 nice apples. 8 key. 11 5 gems. 12 dead ends. 15 50% off. 'I think so, Jandy. Not sure yet. We're in the very beginnings, so I have no idea what exactly is happening. And 20 equals nice flowers. Okay. Can I look through it? Ah, this is actually turning. There is the limit. Can I rotate the ceiling? No. Well, maybe, now that I pulled it up a bit. Yes. Cool. Okay, what exactly stops me from just turning this thing a bit and looking through it again? Or are there some consequences when I do that? Nope. Never mind. Well, apparently I have to look for this then. Which also seems to be the only possible way in that case. Okay. And the door is locked. Okay. So I can use a special key, which is the silver key, which includes more doors. Or I can just use a normal key. Neat. East Wing Hall. Items for sale. I have 1 coin. I take the pantry. Maybe get the shop again. Apples are extra delicious. Gotcha. Money. Bridget, please pick up some more fruits before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have extra guests exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. So the 4 was the thing that was left. Well, I'm gonna be honest here. The only logical way, which would be behind this door, would be the kitchen. Because if I would be living in this house and the pantry is not next to the kitchen, so I have to walk a fucking marathon every single time I want to cook something, I'm going to lose my shit, dude. Drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting this room. Yeah, sure, whatever. I take... Counts as 2 bedrooms. Sure. Well, I don't have any effects on a bedroom right now, right? The trunk is locked. Hamster. How are you not dead? Like, seriously. Stonks. By the way, let me look at my stonks for a moment. Before the stock market is closing for today. Looking good, boys. 9.4%. Let's fucking go. Anyway. I invest 1 key. No more. I get 4 money and ivory dice. While drafting, you may use the dice to re-roll new floor plans. Okay. Okay. Hello, Brina. Welcome to my first impressions of the manor. Oh, I didn't interact with that. Mount Holly Security. Press enter. I actually have to press enter. View the estate inventory. Sure. The following is in a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. 1 trunk. I know. I've seen it, and I will keep the key for now. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Security level medium. Offline mode locked. Keycard system settings. Set security level. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors on low settings and 4 to 6 with a high setting. Okay, where's the difference? Change offline mode. This mode determines the default setting of security doors. Will be set if the power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. I beg to differ. Okay. So what do we have? We have like... That's a vault door. Piano room. Is that water? Is that like a bath? Closet. The empty room. The spare room. The bank again. Some corridor. Me. Don't know what that is. That is like an office. Okay. Weight room. Lose half your steps. Cool. Well, I effectively have to, unless I reroll. Less likely to find items laying around in your house. So once you go through here, less items. I take a reroll. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Okay. So like I just cut from 3 possible options to 2? Is that what I'm getting at? Probably. That is a storeroom, yeah, pretty much. August 22 of 85. Marigold wins Herald Literally Honor. Storeroom we are currently in, right? How much more, dude? Thank you. I mean, it's sad for Miss Marigold, but why exactly do I care about that? This door is the more important one. I think I will use the special key. Yes. The dark room. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Confidential, so this is like random what I choose. This came from the storeroom where I'm currently in. Sure, let's take a random one. I think this is... The fuck? Who the fuck has a... Who the fuck has a gymnasium in its fucking room, dude? Whoever lived previously here, like my uncle, is a fucking degenerate. Utility closet. The breaker room. So we can turn off the power here. I think I will take that, yeah. It's a marathon from the kitchen to the pantry already, yeah. A garage. Let's take a random. Bedroom. And a potential alternative to the gymnasium. So, when they say every time, do they mean every time? Yeah, so you can pass through for free. Cool. Greetings from Reddington. Okay, thank you. Oh, the Queen of Diamonds is back. Yep, I thought so much. Is there missing collision? No. Probably is intended to be like that. I cannot look into the drawer. The Queen of Diamonds and the automobile were both present in the entrance hall. Is this important? I don't know. Is this Miss Marigold? Has a moon crescent medal on her neck. Is that important? No. Another rook. The rook was also present in here, in the closet. No. In here, in the storeroom, there was a closet. Was the rook. Okay. The billiard room, or the parlor, or whatever. I take the billiard room since I can play darts there. Apparently. Yes, I can. Can I drink a good sip of lager? Nope, I cannot. Not allowed to play, gotcha. We have sports and alcohol in one place. Truly amazing. Oops. The guest room was better, yeah. But this is one. Oh, this is one time. This is every time. Gotcha. What? Okay, listen. When I click on the number, okay? When I click on the number, it clicks the number. When I use WASD, the wackiest thing happening. Like, can you guess what I'm currently pressing? I'm not pressing E, I'm just pressing WASD, by the way. So this is a bit weird. Like, I understand the math game, but like, not in what case exactly I'm trying to achieve. This is the double, this is the third. Like, times 2 is 8, times 3 is 12. Every single button gets me to number 4. So this is like 2 times this. Where's the 2 on this thing? There is a puzzle here, obviously, but I'm not 100% sure what it wants from me. So I'm just going to explore for now. Where are we right now? We're here. Conference room. Whenever items would be spread through the house, they are placed in this room instead. Ah, so the security room tells me what I missed. Oh. The security room tells me what I have in here, and I always find it in this room. Meaning, if I don't collect the money in the pantry, if I don't collect the apple in the pantry as well, or if I don't collect the keys in the closet, when I create a conference room, they are here. Okay. Noted. So we can effectively generate items and then teleport them to us. Boudoir? I don't know what that is. I have never heard of this before. I take the parlor. I don't know what that is. Oh, look. That's him himself. Dear Herbert, It was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the old hams this past Tuesday. If I am being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we've been beginning to worry that my wife's wits had lost its charm. I have no delusion that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game. If I had played some years back involving three boxes, of different colors. You have pressed me to write with the peculiars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter a detail you will need to share the guests you should be to share with guests you should be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other twos are always empty. Excuse me. There is one truth, one lie, and one prize. From a logic perspective, that means there can be two lies, there can be two truths. Wait. This does not mean the prize is in the true or in the false one. Like, if the statement lies, has nothing to do with the inside. Okay, cool. Oh, boxes, cool. Hi. The statement on the white box is true. There is a second wind-up key in this room. This box and the white box are both empty. How do I open it? Herbert. Oh, wind-up key. Okay. Wind-up key. A component of the parlor game. Well, then we can check very easily. Is there a second key in this room? Let's be thorough. The game does not say there is only one key. So the rules would, in theory, allow a second key. In theory, they would allow a second key. Oh, we have another rook. Let's open this first. Oh, the final key I have. Sure. Combine inventory to create new items. Please what? Okay, sure. Whenever you draft a bedroom. Oh, and this is why counts as 2 bedrooms is important. Sure, take the workshop. Anyway, it could be that I am blind. Okay, this could be. But I don't think there is a second wind-up key in this room. Which means this is a lie. And the statement on the white box is true is also a lie. Lie, lie, one truth is always there. This box and the white box are empty. So it is in the blue box. I mean, quite obvious, isn't it? Stones cut out by hand and letters. What? Oh no, is that one note stands for one word or something like that? Hammer time! The sledgehammer can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Oh, that's good to know. What is this room called? The workshop. Okay, workshop followed by the bunk room equals success. This is for my dick, so I can know. No, this is not for my dick. This is for my sleep, so I know how long I slept. Saved it, ladies and gentlemen. A cog. The true box does not always contain the Yeah. Thank you. I could have got this myself. Thank you. Game wants to get me with fucking logic puzzles. I am the one who fucking... I learned all the quantum rules in Outer Wilds before leaving Timber Half. You not dare to question me. I only have the sledgehammer. Cool. Are those the emergency doors? The security door is locked by an electronic keycard. Well, we could... Where is it? Could go here and open this. And you know what? I think I do my that. I think I will do just that. Boop, boop, yes. Sorry. Workshop is the one I want to turn off, basically. We have cabinet, garage, dark room, and gymnasium. Okay. Off. I think I have done what I wanted. I am not sure. This is not quite the breaker box I imagined. I thought like a and the entire house is dark, but you know, I take what I can get. Oh, it does work like that. Okay. Where are we? We are here. I take the random. Thank you very much. Oh, that's a dark room. Yay! You cannot see the floor plan while drafting in this room. Well, oh no. What will I do? Locked. I don't have keys. I don't have power in here, so this is no problem. This one. The drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Herbert. What are you doing, Herbert? Okay. Hi. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 door plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Yeah, the key. The dice. I still have one of these. Ah, okay. So I can do this naturally because I am in this room, or I can use my dices. The conference room. How am I looking right now? This is archived, and this is the green room. This would cock me. You're more likely to find greenhouses. Green rooms while drawing. I mean, it's cool and all, but have you thought about this? So, the trunk probably isn't an item. Because the only thing I have left in this entire house are the trunks. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Yeah, like I said, if I create the pantry but don't collect the coins and go here, I transfer the coins to that. Why is this important, you ask, dear viewer? Well, because this fucking abomination exists. And as idiotic people who are listening to God, we will lose money just by existing in this room. Which I find bullshit. Locked. This might be a problem. Yep. This is a problem. Okay. In that case... Well, let's hope we have some sort of key in there. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. Code check. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. I want this. I have no idea what it means. I don't think I have created any colored rooms. So let's see if this works. Oh. Yellow, red, purple, green, and orange? Is that orange? And that red? I think it's the thing around what is dictating what exactly we are talking about. In that case, we don't have a green room. I am correct. We don't have one. Also, I think this would mean there has to be space there. So, whoops. It is kind of what I expected. I am disappointed anyway. You were locked? Yes. Well, boys, let me tell you, it's looking pretty grim right now. I think we're going to die in the fucking gymnasium. Absolute fucking dogshit room. Bow. You have used all your and must now call it a day. You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow. However, the house might be a little bit different. That was day number 1. East Wing flavored. Yeah, you're correct. I have discovered 28 rooms. Rank reached 8. What is rank 8? Because the dining room said there will be a meal after rank 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, okay, this could be a rank 8 from entrance to the antechamber. I guess that makes sense. I think. Anyway, we're going to make a small break. I have to close the chicken coop and maybe get myself an ice. See you in a moment.